Hi, good morning team. So now we are going to continue our class. So in the last class, in the demo session, we have seen the topic, what is data warehouse and what is the difference between data warehouse and web application project lifecycle. Okay, so again, I will do a small recap so that we will get aware. So what is the data warehouse? So what we have to say the answer, what we had discussed. Data warehouse is nothing. It is subject oriented, integrated, time variant, and non-volatile collection of the data. Data warehouse is subject oriented, integrated, time variant, and non-volatile collection of data. Subject oriented means what? So subject oriented means the information related to very particular subject only is called subject oriented. Means one subject data. Integrated means keeping the data from multiple sources to a single place. Imagine that the moment we will load the data, means maybe Tulja will load the data, Sandeep will load the data, Chitra will load the data. Okay, so these are the considered these are different sources. So end of the day, what they have to do? So whatever the data they are maintaining, they have to load the data into a single place. Okay, so technically that is called integrated. Next is the time variant. So time variant means what? Means historical data is kept into the data warehouse. So what does it mean? It means as the ETL tester, we will always get a chance to work on the historical data. And non-volatile means once the data is in the data warehouse, it will not change. Okay, so that is the data warehouse. So this is so if in the interview they ask the question, what is data warehouse? What you have to say? You have to say it is subject oriented, integrated, time variant, and non-volatile collection of data. This and depth and detail we had discussed. Just we are doing the light intro. Okay, and this one also we had discussed in the last demo class. What is the difference between data warehouse and web application project lifecycle? So what we had discussed, so guys, we had discussed that in the web application project lifecycle, first the team they will get the requirement and then they will get the data. But the data warehouse team, what they will get? So they will get first the data and then the requirement. How? Because we will be working for historical data. First, we will receive the historical data. Consider one example. Imagine that you guys are working for the banking project. Okay. So, Standard Chartered Bank only. So, yesterday, imagine so much transaction have happened. ATM, debit card, credit card, platinum card, online banking, Google Pay, Phone Pay. Okay, so many transactions happen. So yesterday it was the current data. Now today it will become historical data. Correct. So the moment it will become historical data, we will receive those data. And then we have to, along with that, we will get the requirement. What requirement we will get? So imagine that Niran will get the requirement. Maintain only data for the credit card. Maintain only data. Lokesh will get the requirement. Maintain only data for the debit card. Have will only get the requirement. Maintain only data for the online banking information. Okay. So we will maintain. How we will maintain? So guys, we will maintain with the help of Informatica and SQL. Okay. Now that is fine. So now we are going to start the new thing. Okay. So types of database. So guys, what is the types of database? So types of database is nothing guys. First understand now what do you mean by database. So from here today we are going to start. So what is database? So first consider one example. Imagine that Balaji is a very good photographer. Okay, so what if wherever he is going, he is taking a selfie or he is taking the photos from his mobile phone. So guys, technically his mobile phone is a database. Consider example that Chitra is the owner of Central Mall. Okay, so whatever the sales is going on, she is maintaining all the information in her computer. So for her, technically that computer will be the database. Okay. Imagine that Kiran is the owner of medical shop. So whatever the sales is going on, he is maintaining all the sales information in his notebook. So for him, technically, that notebook is a database. So if in the interview, if they ask the question, what is the database? So what we have to say? At that time, we cannot say Balaji mobile phone is a database. Okay. Kiran laptop is a database. Chitra notebook is a database. Answer is no. Then what we have to say? We have to say database is nothing. A collection of information. Collection of information is called database. That information could be in any form. Maybe in the digital form. Correct. Means in the Chitra laptop or Kiran. Okay. Chitra laptop was a digital form. But Kiran notebook, it is a hard form. Correct. So what is the database? So one line you can say the collection of information is called database. This database could be in any form, maybe in the digital form, maybe in the hard note form. Now, technically, this database has been categorized in two different forms. One, normal database, another one, data warehouse. So, guys, what is a normal database? The normal database is nothing. It is optimized for transaction activity for keeping a small amount of data. Okay. So, what does it mean? So now understand in a normal language. So imagine that Tulja is having a bank account in the ICICI Bank. She is having one bank account. So today she has done one transaction. Imagine that she has withdrawn 100 rupees. So the transaction will get generated, data will get generated. When she has done the transaction, today only. Correct. So technically, guys, it will be called as current data. And the moment it will become historical data. When it will become historical data? Tomorrow only. So tomorrow it will become historical data. So the moment it will become historical data, that data will be moved to the data warehouse. And who is responsible to move the data? We are responsible with the help of Informatica. So in the normal database, guys, current data is kept into the data warehouse, historical data is kept. The real-time scenario, the normal database capacity will be small and data warehouse data capacity will be very, very high. Very, very high means what? Means consider example. Imagine that Tulja is doing one transaction daily basis. Some days he is doing a cash withdrawal 500 rupees, some day 200, some day 10,000. As per her requirement, imagine that he is doing a cash withdrawal. Daily basis, imagine one transaction only. So after 1 year, today how many record guys will be available in the normal database? So one record only because it will maintain only today's data only. Normal database will contain today's data only. So one record will be there. And how many record guys it will be available in the data warehouse? So close to 365 record because every next day data was getting transferred from the normal database to data warehouse. So it will be close to 365 record. Correct. Now have a look on the data comparison. Normal database, one information. Okay. Data warehouse, 365 record. That too only 1 year information. Imagine that if she is having account and she is doing a cash withdrawal since 2 years daily basis. Okay. So today today also she has done one transaction. So how many record guys it will be available in the normal database? So it will be one record. Maybe imagine that she has done two transactions today. So hardly two record will be there. Imagine that today she has done 10 transactions. No problem. So how many record will be there, guys? Technically, 10 record. But how much data will be available in the data warehouse? Imagine that previously she was doing one transaction daily average since 2 years. So close to 730 record it will be there. Correct. So now have a look on the data comparison. Okay. Normal database, what is the data volume? Maybe 1 record, 2 record, 5 record, or maximum 10 record you can consider. Consider 10 record. How much data guys it is available in the data warehouse? Close to 730 record because since 2 years we is doing a cash withdrawal. Correct. So you can see this is the data volume comparison. This example I am just giving for the illusion purpose, guys. Don't take it granted that it will have 730 records and here it will be 1 record or 5 records. No. Just for your illusion purpose. The moment I had confirmed that the normal database will contain a small volume of data and data warehouse will contain high volume of data. So what will be the data volume comparison? Okay. With the normal database, it will have a low volume of data. In this, the data current data will be maintained, and this data will be maintained by the DB database. Okay. Data warehouse, here data volume will be very, very high. This data will be maintained by us, ETL testers. Okay. Here we can maintain high volume of data. Now, technically, what will be the storage? So guys, technically, the normal database will have the storage of MB to GB size of the data we can maintain. MB to GB size of data we can maintain. Data warehouse. So guys, in the data warehouse, we can maintain GB to TB size of the data. We can GB to TB. So this is the okay. Now, so that is normal database will be maintained. So now a small recap. So database, normal database, it will contain a small volume of data. Here current data is kept. This database will be maintained by the database team, DB team. Data warehouse, here it will contain a high volume of data. The data will be maintained by ETL tester. Here the storage size will be from GB to TB size of the data we can maintain. Okay. Now anyone, any question guys up to here? What is database? What is the normal database? What is data warehouse? Difference. Alan, no question. Then here one interview question is there. In the
So,
interview,
hello. I do
yeah, go ahead.
have a doubt here, Vishnu. So, once the transaction is completed, once it is completed after 1 minute, so then is that called for the historical data? Because
It
it was
will be
already
current
completed,
data.
right?
Today's data will be called current data. Doesn't matter in the morning
Okay,
7 o'clock it
okay,
has been done or in the night 10 o'clock. Okay. So
okay,
today's date transaction will be called as current data. And next day only it will become historical data.
yeah, thank you.
No problem. Anyone else also having any question, guys?
Yeah, one question. Uh, means whatever the current data in the normal database, will it be sent to the historical data like once the transaction is being completed, or
No.
like for the whole day, all the data is transferred at a one time?
Yes. All the data, the next date will be transferred.
Okay, one
For
time.
the
Okay.
data, next date will be transferred. Because whatever the transaction has been done today, doesn't matter
Mm-hmm.
morning 5 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, doesn't matter at what time. But
Okay.
today's date transaction, what has been done, so it will be considered as a current data. And next day only it will be transferred. The moment we
Oh,
will move it.
okay.
Unless and
For
until hmm, unless and until we are not moving the data, it will be there only.
okay, understood.
Vishnu sir,
Yeah, hi Sharad. Yeah,
yeah. Just like the current data is the normal database and old is the data is stored in the data warehouse.
correct.
So just like for the banking transaction, if we download our statement, so in that statement we have the today's data also and old data also.
No, no, it
Just
will be
like
there. It will be the statement. Never data guys, it will never get deleted. Data, the company, bank, never they used to delete. It will be there only.
yeah,
Maybe if it is
yeah, yeah.
today's transaction has been done, then in our passbook, in our download statement, it will show as a statement only. Okay, for us, it is just a statement. Maybe today's transaction, yesterday's transaction, it is just a transaction only. But the bank in the back end, how they will consider? So whatever the transaction has been done today, so it will be considered as a current data. whatever the transaction has been done till yesterday. Till yesterday means maybe yesterday, last week, last month, 6 year back, 6 year back, 5 year, 2 month back, 3 year month back. Doesn't matter. Means yesterday's and before data, all the data they will consider it as a historical.
So it will fetch data from the both the database. So it will be the interconnected is there in normal database and data warehouse. So it will fetch from the both database and show the statement
No,
like
no, it
that.
will not be directly interconnected. Via media, it will be connected. Via media means first the current data will be downloaded to the local database. Okay, and then local database it will be moved to the another database, and then finally in the data warehouse. So the first data means current data which they are maintaining. So ETL tester will not maintain those all things. Okay. That will be maintained by the database team. And the moment it will come historical data means via media it has been moved, then as the ETL tester we will come into the picture and we will perform the task. We will be responsible to maintain and or to move the data into the data warehouse.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Means consider example, I want to give you 100 rupees. Okay, so directly can I give you 100 rupees? Answer is no. What is the via media? Via media is maybe I have to do Google Pay or Phone Pay, okay, or online banking. So this is the via media. So on the same manner over here also in the backend. Now, anyone else also having any question? Okay, silence means no question. So here in the interview, they will ask one question. Interviewer will ask one question that as the ETL tester, which one you are using? So normal database or data warehouse, which one you are using? So what you have to say? You have to say we are using in our project data warehouse. So they will do the cross question. They will say that imagine that if I will give you one table, it contains 100 records. Okay. So uh, those 100 records will be maintained by, you can maintain in the normal database also. Those 100 records you can maintain in the data warehouse also. Then why you are using data warehouse? Why you are not using the normal database? Then how we have to justify our answer? Then you have to say that yes, those 100 record we can maintain in the normal database also. Those 100 record we can maintain in the data warehouse also. Okay, but the concern is the data flow will not stop after today's transaction. After those 100 records, it will keep coming. Okay, consider example that the banking transaction is going on. So today 100 record has been generated. Okay, so those 100 record can be maintained in the normal database also and in the data warehouse also. But data flow will not stop after today's transaction. Correct. Every day it will happen. Tomorrow also maybe 100 record will come. Next day also 500 record will come. Next day again 30 record will come. Means some transaction is happening on the daily basis. So those all data needs to be get maintained. And here if my storage size is lesser, normal database, the storage size will be lesser. So it will get full very faster. But here my data in the data warehouse, the storage size will be very high. It will be very high. So it will take a longer time to respond. It will take a longer time to, you can say, to get full. Okay, so that's why as the ETL tester, we are using data warehouse. Why? Reason? Reason is due to storage capacity. Because the same data, same table, same concern, we can maintain in both. But the concern is normal database size will be very lesser. Data warehouse size will be very big. It will be very big. So the data warehouse will take a longer time to get full. So that's why we are using data warehouse in our project. Okay. So here you can see, just for your reference, in the next line, I had mentioned next day, why the business intelligence team, they are using the data warehouse rather than using the normal database to pull historical data. What is the difference between database and data warehouse? While both of them will have same data, same table, same constant, same thing. Okay. Then what is the issue? What is the difference? Why you are using data warehouse? Then what you have to say? Due to storage, due to storage capacity. The storage capacity of the data warehouse will be very, very high, and the storage capacity of the database will be very, very low. Okay, so that's it. Now, so there are some technical differences are also there. Like what is the difference between normal database, data warehouse? So technical differences, guys. It is here you can the normal database and data warehouse. So normal database it is used for OLTP and data warehouse it is used for OLAP. Okay, what is OLTP and OLAP? That too we will discuss, guys. Here it is a set of complete topic. Okay, it is. Actually, today only we were supposed to discuss, but the time doesn't permit due to some network issues. Okay, so data warehouse is what? So now, so that is the OLTP and OLAP. Normal database it is used for OLTP. Data warehouse it is used for OLAP. Here, the normal database, the tables and joins are complex. It follows ER modeling. Okay, it is optimized for reader. It is optimized for we can say uh, write operation. Performance is very low for the analysis. But what about data warehouse? So guys, the warehouse it is used for OLAP, and here the tables and joins are simple and dimension modeling techniques are used. It is optimized for read operation and performance is very, very high for the analytical query. This is the difference. But why as the ETL tester we are using the data warehouse? We are using the data warehouse due to storage capacity only. Okay. And these all things we will see with practical guys. Tables and joins are simple means what? Tables and joins are complex means what? These all. Now anyone, any question? Okay. Silence means no question. Then today we are done for the day. Again we will connect tomorrow way and tomorrow we will continue. Pardon for the inconvenience happened today due to some Zoom app update, but now it is working very perfectly. So tomorrow at 7 o'clock we are good to start. Okay. Anyone, any question? Final call?
No, sir.
Nothing.
Okay. Then we are done for the day. We will connect tomorrow, same time, same day. Thank you. Thank you all.
Yep.